Hi Libra, how are you this month? This is a mid-month reading for January 2021. I did not do the monthly reading because I did the yearly overview. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, that is on my channel. It's a general overview for the year 2021. See what kind of energetic frequencies come through related to how you might experience going forward with this energy this year. Lots of transformation. I'm seeing that in just about every single reading that I've done, that we're all sort of in this in-between space, and life as we know it is shifting and changing. And so just really staying grounded and operating from your heart-centered space, having that brain and heart coherence so that you are really grounding yourself and moving into a place of wholeness. Really interesting stuff about letting go, moving forward, seeing transformation as a really positive opportunity to really cultivate a new version, an up-leveled version of who you're becoming. So cool. Lots of energetic shifts and changes. We have that Jupiter and Uranus we're in a square. We have a conjunction between Saturn and Uranus coming up, so that's going to be all about that energy that's very polarizing. There's going to be a lot of shifts and changes as we kind of navigate through the next 4 to 6 weeks of the year. So just really focus on what is really for your best and highest good. Continue developing that really grounded wholeness within yourself. Allow for what is to just be, and you keep creating from a place that is in the future. So no longer focusing on the past and focusing on what was or what wasn't, but focusing on how to continue to grow yourself into who you're becoming based on who you see yourself being, and then developing the relationship to that energy, and no longer focusing on whatever was or wasn't in the past. Because when you focus on that energy, you continue to get that same pattern. When you start developing a relationship to a new frequency that is in alignment with a new version of who you are, and you focus on that, and you develop a relationship to that, and you develop a relationship to what that frequency feels like, it will magnetically show up in your life. It will just naturally come to you, okay? So doing that work is really pivotal as we go through all these sort of peaks and valleys and shifts and changes. So that being said, let's see where we go with this. Libra, mid-month, January to the end of January 2021. Spirit has a plan. Yes, indeed it does. Freedom is yours. And slow and steady wins the race. Okay? That is beautiful. You're working through it, you guys. You're working through it. You're kind of going in and out, focusing on getting things done, but really staying grounded and taking your time so that you are really developing that relationship within yourself, so you don't get too bogged down. And then, one of the reasons why people don't change is because it's really uncomfortable to lean into newness because it's unfamiliar. So we regress back into familiar patterns and familiar ways of being. So if we take our time and just trust the plan, that Spirit has our back, that there is that what we're doing by, doing our meditations, focusing on the future, the energy that we're becoming, when we do that kind of work and we do it in a way that's really thoughtful and we take our time doing it, it's when the difficult experience of change doesn't have to feel so intense. It's like taking your time, doing things in order to really create bucket grease is really, so by taking our time and really grounding ourselves is really, I think, going to be an imperative piece here. It's what's going to free you from the past, the baggage. Shh, would you not knock it off with that? When he barks, his whole body shakes. Buggy, come on. Come here. Nobody's here. It's just me and you. It's just me and you, boo. I promise. Yes, Barky Barkerson. Oh. All right, so let's see where we go with this. With January 2021, Libra. Page of Swords, learning some new things about what does stability mean? Ace of Pentacles right there, Six of Pentacles, Magician, like that, Awakening, what? Justice. This is lovely. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, Five of Cups. Libra, you're loud in this energy. Loud. Ace of Cups. What? Empress. Three of Cups. Wow. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Let's see. What does this mean in this deck? All right, Libra, you're really manifesting something that looks like a celebration and stability, okay? Celebrating stability. You're really learning how to actually, what that means, how to create that balance. Six of Pentacles, Justice, Queen of Swords, Truth, Balance, Awakening, Enlightenment, Manifestation. This is nice. I like this. So when you really, okay, so let's see. Let's take our time and work this out. Again, slow and steady wins the race here. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. When you really get grounded in focusing on, like, really seeing the truth of the matter, seeing the truth, being honest with yourself, and learning some new things, really being curious in a way that aligns your actions with your words. So really, this is what it's, when you do that. So I've been doing the Joe Dispenza meditations, and really what that is really like, really saying what you mean and meaning what you say. So if what you want to cultivate in the future is a particular dream, a particular reality, it's you really living that as now, like it's already occurred, like you're really living in that frequency now, because then it will just be projected around you. So you're really looking at living a truth that's stable and celebratory and balanced, and you know, you might be manifesting a marriage here, or a relationship where there's a marriage coming forward. So I see Libra, Taurus, Libra, Aries, what is the Judgment? Is that Scorpio energy? Anyways, so let's work through this. So you're really creating the space to really see what does it mean to have a commitment around, a powerful commitment that you can celebrate, that is balanced and harmonious, and that is connected to a spiritual, that is worked out spiritually. So it is in alignment with your true divine nature. And Queen of Swords, being honest and clear about that. And really Seven of Wands, standing really in a place where you're like, this is what I'm standing for. This is my truth. This is what I'm up to. And really, you know, being okay with whatever loss and disappointment from the past didn't manifest. Because when you get so internally whole, Ace of Cups, Empress, when you get so internally in love with who you are, nothing else matters. You know, the past relationship that didn't work out, the past job, or whatever happened in the past that caused you whatever sadness and disappointment no longer matters when you're in a space of wholeness, because you're really just operating from a place of love, and you're celebrating that. You're celebrating that in the space around you with your friends and with your family and with your loved ones. And you're learning some new things about how to go forward, but really take your time about that and interrupt whatever conflicting messages have interfered with your ability to see what's possible, okay? Because this is really you stepping into your power and your truth and having the awakening and seeing how whatever isn't in alignment with who you're becoming no longer needs to be energy that you focus on whatsoever. And there will be maybe some sadness related to that, but you're going to become so internally whole, it's not even going to matter. You're Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Empress. I mean, there's just so much beauty and balance here. You're becoming so internally okay with loving yourself, internal love, self-love. You're just going to start birthing all this beauty and abundance and celebration. All right, so what are the blocks here? What are the blocks? Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Getting stuck in... The blocks are this sort of going back and forth about being open to love coming in. That's the block. So you have to really be open. You might get so caught up in manifesting it that you need to be open to seeing it and looking for the signs. So don't get too bogged down in eyes wide shut, okay? Let's see, what are the messages from your higher self here? King of Wands, or Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups. Something might come back around that was a burden for you and caused you some pretty extreme stress and might confuse you about what love is. But as you keep doing the work on creating that internal self-love, that internal coherence, you're just gonna be like, not today. I'm not interested. Thank you. And no. Thank you, next. Okay? So whatever comes back around might come in hot. There might be some things that come up about the past that were really burdensome to you and caused you a lot of sleepless nights and confusion around what love is. And that may be presented to you again, but as long as you continue to keep doing this internal work on yourself, you're going to keep manifesting what is for your best and highest good. What is really this celebratory, balanced, stable, spiritual, authentic, true to you experience. Okay? Lovers, Chariot, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Page of Cups. You're making a decision to walk towards what you want and what it is that your heart is desiring, and not aligning yourself with anything that is not that. So getting really clear about what that is will help you stay in that frequency so that nothing else matters. Nothing else gets in the way of what is for your true divine love, truth. This is really, I don't see any this is a beautiful reading. So whatever work you've done on yourself has been really good work, because what you're creating and manifesting is really beautiful, and it is authentic and truthful and clear and grounded and celebratory and awakened and manifesting. I just love this. This is so good. Congratulations. Tap yourself on the back for that. Rock and roll. All right, let's see. Never ending story, go the distance, the tribe. Okay, so yes, no longer align yourself with the never ending. You're moving away from that. Go forward and rely on the people around you to support. Rely on the tribe, okay? Rely on yourself. See the bigger picture. You're moving away from this. You're going forward, no more. No more never-ending story. No more low vibration bullshit. No more buying into false hopes and dreams, okay? And really creating for yourself this beautiful experience of love and abundance that is truly in alignment with high vibration. Yeah, so you can be really confused about, is like, if something does present itself, it can get really confusing, because it might come it might come looking like what you might want, but the truth is, it's confusing, and I think it will actually maybe be more harm than good. So being aware of that and really focusing on manifesting what you want and staying completely in alignment with that, so that when something shows up that might look somewhat like that but not exactly that, you'll know, because you're manifesting what you want, not some version that might have some qualities of what you want. Focus on the entire picture of what you want, not some watered down version. Okay, that's what's going to keep you going forward. Let's see. It might feel uncomfortable, but really stand confidently in your truth, and that is really what's going to allow for you to navigate through these energies. Like I was saying in the beginning of this reading, a lot of times people stay in particular habits and patterns because they're familiar, because they're not only are they neurochemically familiar, they're actually, our bodies have developed a particular habit to them. So recognizing that is really what's going to be pivotal for you to continue to stay grounded and on your path towards this beautiful, abundant self-love, internal peace, birthing and celebrating a beautiful new opportunity here that you are becoming. Okay, you guys, this is fantastic. All right, Libra, I hope that there was a message in this reading for you. If you like the content I am creating, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you well for the rest of the month, and I will see you again soon.